sorted. So are we live then?
We are live. Good evening, everybody. And how are we? We've got Mr. Gently Benevolent, Enigmatic, and Vicar. How are you doing, guys? You all right? Before you ask, Gently, I will be doing Broken Sword not next week, but the week after, because next week will be the last case, I believe. There is a training mission as well, which I think is probably the most important mission, because you're trying to solve the case of a missing donut. I think it's a missing donut. So I will... It's only it's a short one, so I'll probably get that one out. Beyond the Pale, waving back at you. Last case is next week, yeah.
This is the last case, no.
No.
This is the last case. This is the second last case. There are 5 cases in each
yes.
game.
Yeah, so next week will be case 5, and then I might just thrash out the training one at some point. But the... I forgot about the game based on the cast of Hello Hello. I haven't, because you keep asking me about it, so I'm like, oh, I will get it done. But yeah, Broken Sword, we'll crack on with that. So yeah, I was talking about the case. Yeah, the case next week is the last case, I'm afraid, yeah. But there's plenty more CSI games, and I've got my eye on another one, so I'll probably get that one ordered, and we'll get Broken Sword out of the way, because I know Gently Benevolent really wants to see that.
So was Broken Sword the French one?
Yeah, the French one with the really bad accents.
Yeah. And incredibly immoral actions.
Very immoral actions. More immoral here or more immoral there?
Oh, see, no, because in this the immoral stuff is done by, you know, the bad guys, but in that the immoral stuff done by your protagonist, and thus is, you know, carries a hint of, you know, endorsement. True.
Although Gently Benevolent just seems to be in it for the dodgy French accent, so...
Fair enough. Either or, man, either or.
Exactly. Right.
Walter, my good boy. Oh, so I'm currently playing CK2, so you may hear me mumbling about it in the background. But I've seized the north of England, and my son is currently almost a duke over in Ireland.
Right.
So I'm doing very well.
So last week it was Minecraft. This week it's CK2. What game will it be next week?
Oh yeah. I guess we'll find out. Probably something like Hard Space, to be honest.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
What I'll say as well.
I think I've played that already.
Yeah. I don't think I've played that.
While during one of your streams.
Well, you need some sound, because you can't hear this, can you?
Well, that, and I'm just like, I have crippling ADHD. I need something to do when I'm watching something at all times.
Right, we're going to do a seamless transition in 3, 2, 1, boom. You should be seeing the game. Woohoo! Yeah, it works. Excellent. Right. Let's make sure. Woohoo! No boomerisms. Excellent stuff. Cool. And I can see the chat as well on the stream as well. That's cool. Right, anyway, so without further ado, let's crack on. In your eyes. No, Zen is playing CK2 tonight. You're not streaming tonight, are you? It's Mondays you don't stream, do you? So.
No, I don't stream Mondays.
No.
Let's see. Ooh. Yes.
You're proving to be quite a talent.
That's hooking my son up with a genius.
What my CSIs have to say about your work so far.
Cool.
That's why I'm handing you this
case. Good lord. I don't know how. I always forget these models.
No.
We've got only one witness. The victim's wife. A blind woman.
Oh, great.
Greg will shadow you on this one. Maybe he can learn something from you.
So our one witness is a blind woman.
Grim.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a bit on there. It's fine, right.
Ugh.
Let's go to the crime scene. Oh yeah, we made a rule chat as well prior to the stream that if we're getting stuck and it's beyond midnight, we're just gonna thrash through hints because we were almost on until 2 o'clock.
I made the point that it's like sometimes these might just go on for long, but at the same time sometimes they are just kind of bullshit, and that there's just things you can't see.
Yeah, like last week it was a straw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Liam O'Brien, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining. How is this game? It's interesting, shall we say?
It's one
hey,
word for
thanks for coming aboard. From what I hear, you are the CSI to be partnered with these days. So anyway, welcome to the crime scene. Grisly murder, Vic upstairs.
Welcome to the crime scene.
Oh, blimey.
Decor, early stab.
Oh.
And his wife Amita didn't see a thing, being as she's blind. But we can count on her other senses being keen. So we have to interview her right now, despite her understandable shock.
Yeah, there's quite a few games,
Hey,
CSI.
You got everything under control. I'll see you back at the office.
Yeah, there's quite a few CSI games out. I think there's like 2 or 3 for the 360. There is one for the.
There's three for the 360. This is the first.
Yeah, 3 for the 360, and there is another one for the old school Xbox as well.
I can't imagine what the models in that are gonna look like. Jesus.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were better. Just imagine. Have a quick look around.
Maybe like more stylized rather than it being like attempting to be realistic and failing cripplingly.
There's a footprint right there, but we'll go and chat to the lady first. Is the preview on the Discord working alright for you, mate?
Yeah, looks fine.
Sweet. I think it's been the first week as well. You've not had any
A
lag.
little bit of lag, but that's always going to be like
We're
that.
with the Las Vegas Crime Lab. We understand you found your husband.
She can't see anything. She's blind.
My husband, Riot, he was very tired because he worked so very hard. He often went to bed early. Tonight, he went to bed early.
Way to rub it in. She can't see anything. She's blind. Tactless. Do you remember what time your husband went to bed?
I do, actually. It was
blind.
just
She
before
has
the
no
BBC
freaking
News Hour.
eyes.
Oh, we're getting short for the BBC here.
That would make it around 7. I often stay up to listen. They play international music after the news. That would make it just after 9 p.m. when I went upstairs. I entered the bedroom as always, and as always I spoke to him. He did not sleep deep, and would greet me when I joined him. But he did not answer, even when I raised my voice. I went to him and found the
So she just found him dead in his bed.
I knew it was blood almost at once. I could smell the blood.
The only 2 witnesses were a blind guy
I had
and a
some
deaf
moments
man.
of panic,
Jesus,
and then
Liam,
I went
that
to
sounds
the
like
phone
a very,
and called
very
911.
interesting
But I knew
very
it was too
interesting game.
late.
Film.
His breathing, I could not hear it.
Sounds like more like a comedy sketch, to be honest.
Was that Hear No Evil, See No Evil?
Oh, that's a cracking title for it. Yeah.
We understand that you are vision impaired.
Yes, I am blind in both the practical and legal sense.
How well do you see?
I have basic light and dark sensitivity. I cannot see objects or shapes, so I must rely on my hearing. My ears have become my eyes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's what I'm thinking of, Liam, I think it's Hear No Evil, See No Evil, when I think it's got Richard Pryor in it and the dude from the Chocolate Factory film, Willy Wonka.
Oh,
what's his name? Gene Wilder. That's it. Thank you.
God bless.
I'm pretty sure it's got them too. Yeah.
God rest his soul. He was a good one.
Yeah. Did you hear anything unusual during the crime scene?
No, my ears were as blind to it as my eyes. You see, I did not
Yes.
like to disturb my husband.
I need to watch
As
that
I said,
again.
he
I
was a
haven't seen
light
that in
sleeper when
years.
He could get sleep at all, so I use headphones after he goes to bed. I did faintly detect footsteps on the stairs, but I thought those were my husband's. He would often come down for a drink of water, or perhaps to take sleep medication.
Right, Liam, there's a bit of a theme with this game, right? In the first 2 cases, there was semen. In the third one, there was video footage of it being deposited into somebody else. I will not go further than that. Will there be that in this case?
No, that was the second one, wasn't it?
No, the third one, the airport case. The electrocution one was the third case. That was last week. The first one was in the used thing. The second one was where was this? Where do we find the second one?
No, I swear the second one, that was where we saw the sperm being produced, because that was when it was about like the artificial insemination.
Oh yeah, that was the second case. Yeah, no, but the third one, there was the video of the man bonking the woman who wasn't.
There was.
Yeah. So there is a loose theme.
There's always like semen moderately involved.
Yeah, they love talking about David Seaman, former England and Arsenal goalkeeper.
Or Siemens, the company.
Or the mobile phone brand. Yeah. Did you make physical contact with your husband when you discovered him?
I surely
she just said he
I
felt
cannot
his
be
face.
specific.
Yeah.
I was almost immediately in a panic, and my memory is but a blur.
Seem to have entered
Your
to a
clothing
tea
shows
bag
no
with
overt
semen
signs
coming
of
out
bloodstain,
stuff.
Mrs. Vanderreed.
I do apologize
Oh,
for that.
dearie me.
I know
Dearie,
I have probably
God.
inadvertently hurt your evidence gathering, but I felt compelled to change.
Or
to wash
that's
my
why there is a
hands.
naval version of the
So
show,
as
I
not
think.
to sit
Yes, we
and
talked about that
wait
last week, I
because
think.
of
Someone
blood.
said something
I
about
do
that.
have the clothing.
Was it NCSI?
NCIS.
Blood
NCIS.
transfer fairly minimal on these clothes.
Yeah.
Consistent with her interview. Let's take a look at the scene.
Let's have a quick look at the blood first before we
Naval
do that.
something or other.
Swap.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that one. The characters were much more distinct. And it had like much more of like a serial nature to it. Like I think one of the characters actually like
Older
dies.
style answering
I
machine.
think so, like a couple of like the
Dave's missing.
investigators die
I guess they weren't getting their
Yeah.
messages.
during it. It was pretty good. Yeah, I think one woman dies and then she's like replaced by like a
Dead or
Mossad
alive,
agent
I don't like touching insects.
or a former
Grab it if
Mossad
you
agent.
want.
I can't.
Hey!
remember.
Grissom
I
will
vaguely
appreciate
remember
it.
that being a plot.
We got an insect.
Bug insect.
That's sound.
I do remember that the insect sounds just scrunch.
Yes. It's a disgusting sound. Move out that way.
Like if that's the noise when you're picking up the bug, I think you've picked the bug up a bit too hard.
Yeah. Thanks for the collection.
Fairly small print. If it's the attackers, we may be looking for a female.
Oh my god, please don't tell me she did it.
Bruh.
We go upstairs? Oh.
Oh, a fucking poker. Jesus.
Bloody fireplace poker. And my usage isn't.
You must hate a
perfect.
bug's life.
Probably an impromptu weapon picked up here at the house.
I'm not Owain. What? I'm a fucking Geordie. Do I sound Welsh to you? We're giving bugs to like the our captain.
Oh, Grissom.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've never heard of Geordie being compared to a Welshman.
Yeah, I mean, I get compared to Mackhams occasionally.
Okay. Can I...
Like, me and my best friend, we've been told that like over a mic we sound very similar.
Oh, really? Just found another...
But at
Nice
least to
one.
like non-English
Almost
people.
missed it myself.
Grissom.
Grissom, there you go.
Grissom.
Skip telling Grissom what I just said.
What it says on screen now.
You thought it was Owain before, bloody hell.
Wow.
Everyone is more Welsh than Owain. I thought Harry improved that. Oh dear.
Oh, there he is.
Oh dearie me.
Let's have a look around here. What's this? Okay. Don't think I could do anything with that at the moment. I reckon that's going to be puzzled together back at the lab.
Probably.
Yeah. Is there anything else here that I need to look at? Oh, yeah.
You know the
This
saying,
bug,
looks
yeah,
like a duck, quacks like a duck, must be a duck? Don't try that one out on Grissom. Looks like tea, smells like
that's
tea.
a very good meme
Analyze it
idea
anyway.
there, Vicar, if you want to do it. You came up with the idea, I shan't take it from you.
This bug will make a fine addition to my collection. Oh, frick. Sorry, dude. You did sound Welsh.
I sound Welsh?
Oh, more blood up here. There's
Oh,
loads of
no
evidence.
I'm more just confused than anything else, to be honest.
Height of the bloodstain indicates the attacker was short. 5'3", give or take. Definitely not.
Oh no,
former
I'm a
NBA
sworn
star.
enemy of the Welsh, to be honest, mate.
We'll have a look at the body in a minute. Oh wow, look at that up the top. In the drawer. Anything over here? No. Some photos. I'm actually quite glad that you're watching this in real time now, because I know last couple of streams were a bit difficult because you were having to follow on the.
Yeah.
Have a good snap.
I was a good little bit behind.
Massive
Yeah.
bleeding from the head, spatter all around.
Oh.
Indicates blunt force trauma.
Oh.
Say cheese. Nervous academic agent at Mauler Noises. There we go. Almost missed that on the ceiling as well.
Ceiling spatter is consistent with the blunt force object being swung back for another hard blow.
Okay, is there anything else? Anything else? I think we can come out for now. Oh, hello. What about over it? Oh. Yoink. Actually. No. Okay.
Don't have GIMP. We'll get GIMP. It's free, Vicar. And it's honestly, I tell you what, like image editing and making memes has been like one of the most enjoyable things for me in the last in the last year or so. It's genuinely very enjoyable once you get into it.
I'd hazard a guess that the culprit probably had at least one hand. It's an interesting theory. Let's see what happens. Was the door locked when your husband went to bed?
Up in court.
Yeah.
I cannot be sure. Pryor usually locks up before going to bed, but as I say, he was especially tired. Perhaps he forgot.
She keeps saying how tired he was. It's just that one line from Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, please don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
All I'm getting is Sargon Sleepy vibes. Your answering machine is missing the tape.
Such things were the province of my husband.
Anyone have reason to harm your husband?
Such a thought is unthinkable.
What's GIMP?
Pryor was a shining star.
GIMP is an editing software. It's
okay.
It's
well
free.
liked by his peers.
It's basically free
Adored by his
Photoshop.
patients.
Gotcha. Oh wow. Okay.
He leaves a terrible void.
I might join and become a GIMPer.
GIMP's really good.
Emphasis on the dead.
Well, yes, that was the joke, Liam.
What shoe size do you wear?
It varies according to the brand. Typically, I wear a woman's size 8.
Gosh, you must have massive feet for a woman.
May we take your slippers for comparison purposes?
That's another cyanide
We
pill.
found a footprint on the stairs, and if it's not yours, might belong to an intruder.
You know I will do anything in my power to find the demon responsible.
Oh, whoa! What have we got here?
Ooh,
You want a different tool for that.
nasty.
This doesn't look like anything from inside the house.
Ask?
I can't think of anything I haven't told you already.
Jeez, canal boats. I'm happy at this stage to go and get... Should we go to the lab, get that stuff processed, and then go to the...
Hell yeah.
Yeah? It's a squished bug! No! Grissom's collection! Oh, actually, that's the point. There it is. Let's put this together first, because I can't stand this. I'll worry about that in a sec. Right,
Oh, Jesus Christ has arrived. Glorious.
JFC! In the house. How you doing? You alright? No. 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 Those feet likes international music. This is no woman. It's a fully sighted dinghy passenger male who stuck out after his meeting tooth was discovered.
Jesus.
Hold on. Ugh. Hold on. No. I think that one there maybe. Rotate. Okay. There we are. That there. That there. That up there. Oh my god.
Missing a piece of
Good
the
work.
puzzle here.
Mm.
The crime scene didn't give it up. Of course, the teacup could have been already chipped.
Yeah, but chipped like there. Look at the
yeah.
spillages. No. Okay, none in civil records. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got nothing on the fingerprints at the moment. Oh boy.
Can't rule out the missus. Not just yet. She cops to being in the house all along.
She's Daredevil.
Oh.
Not only that, a blind person knows his or her house better than a sighted occupant.
Who told you that?
The matches
It's a
we're
match.
matching an unknown against an unknown, so we don't know anything.
Okay.
Always try to
Oh
match
yeah,
the
yeah,
known.
Yeah.
that's yeah. Did you find any fingerprints on the poker?
No, I've not had a look at that yet.
You should probably do that. That's the same,
No, it's not. Oh, I'll go back and have a look.
wasn't it?
No, the blue line on the second row. It's thicker on that part.
Yeah.
No, that's not the same. So, Vorsh, do you have a source for those claims? Yes, Google. Definitely not.
Yes, I have watched a Marvel movie.
Hey, no
Do you remember
joy.
that one?
Yeah, that's right. I can't remember what he was trying to justify though. Oh,
It was in the bloody it was in the Kyle Rittenhouse one where it was
That's
like,
it.
yeah, no, Marvel movies have told me that you should just give yourself up to the justice of crowds. It's like, what? What?
Like, I'm no political
Okay.
expert, but if I was ever going to have a debate with somebody, I would never use a Marvel movie as
Yeah.
a source to justify my argument. No matter if even if my argument was solid on the foundations without it,
Yeah.
whatever. So some sleepy
That
drugs.
source inherently ruins your
Yeah.
entire argument. Right, so what is that thing that was on the slipper?
Let's have a look.
Asphalt.
I have
Asphalt.
no idea,
Sticky
Vicar.
bun fresh too.
Oh,
Bandits are in a new housing development,
So-
newly paved roads.
she went out
So
in her
there's the source.
slippers into like...
Asphalt's on top of the blood stain, meaning the slipper picked it
Oh.
up after stepping
Mm.
in
The
blood.
slipper... Oh, so maybe when she walked through his like blood pool, she like ran out into the street to try and get help or something.
Maybe.
Oh, don't, Carlos. Some of the Marvel movies are pretty great. I hate this fucking idea that the Marvel movies are just all trash just because they're popular.
Here's a really controversial opinion. I don't mind the DC films. I know they're not great, but for me, I could just...
Depends which ones you're talking about.
Any of them, really. Like, I mean,
really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I know people slate Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, but for me, I don't go into it as deep as like the likes of like Mauler and that. I think for me, it is literally just a film that you just switch your mind off, don't think, watch, consume, and just move on.
It's not just Winter Soldier, Carlos. There's also the Guardians movies. Guardians 2, I would argue, is one of the best movies in the collection. Iron Man 3, very, very slept on. I quite like it. Infinity War, obviously. Endgame's not as good, but
there's more to do at the crime scene before I can recover.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I watched Suicide Squad, and I at least enjoyed it while watching it. But I'm very aware that it's shit.
No, that's right, Vicar. That's a fair point. They do say that, and that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I suppose it's just because I can't analyze films like they can. I mean, I love their work that they do on the Batwoman films, the way they just break them down. Well, not necessarily just breaking it down, they're just laughing at the absurdity of it. Like, I wouldn't say I could switch off and watch Batwoman, for example.
I disagree, Carlos. I think that the sort of like the joking during the character moments is very much in character for those people. They're people who laugh their way through their problems, and that's like their coping mechanism.
It was such a confusing evening. I'm sorry.
Batwoman.
Yes. Yes, perhaps I did step outside.
Mrs. Banderit, fresh asphalt on your slippers indicates you wore them outdoors. Isn't that a little unusual?
In the cold light of reason, yes. But I was caught in the throes of panic, thinking an intruder might be in the house. I ran outside on impulse without any sense of my bearings. I did manage to find my way back home, and after several minutes, listening, felt I could risk going back and phone for help. I'm sorry I did not remember this sooner.
That's all right. But my partner and I will need to have a look around. Outside.
Oh, outside now. Stream as well. Chat. I need predictions. Where are we going to find the Visa advert?
Immediately when you step outside, gigantic billboard.
Yeah. That crime scene's still not done yet. Can I go out there, maybe? Hang on, let me just quickly go up here. I just want to have another look around. I'm deep in thought now. Oh, what was that? Oh. Bookie bookie. It's the Banderit's DNA. That's probably what we needed to get from there.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go. Should we go back to the lab and check the DNA?
Don't worry.
Oh, it's done now.
Don't worry, Dave. Don't worry, Dave. It's just bolognese.
Let's quickly check that DNA against the stuff that we found on the...
Again, I don't think that was even a joke, Carlos. It was just a callback, and it's a reference to his own character as a person who's obsessed with the 80s. I don't think that's really a gag. It's just a callback. I'm sure I'll do a video at some point talking about why, objectively, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is probably the best in the entire series. It's between that and Winter Soldier. Me and my friend argue about it a lot, actually. Well, debate. Like I like Winter Soldier more. He likes Guardians 2 more. We need references, folks. We need
Vic's
sources.
blood on the
You are
fireplace
correct.
poker.
Yeah.
And with the ceiling's back spatter. Good bet we have our murder weapon.
It seems too obvious at this stage that the wife's responsible for it.
Aye.
It wants to point you in that direction, but transition. No music though. Huh. Digital SLR camera. I missed that. Excuse me.
You came to the wrong house, fool.
Lots and lots and lots of clues.
Oh, they've got a problem with youths in the area, it looks like.
Hmm.
There was like skid marks and then like a smashed mailbox.
Yeah. Let's start around here.
Take samples of the tire
Yeah.
tracks.
You want a different tool
No.
for that.
Maybe this. Oh, what a beautiful sound.
Oh, I remember that noise. That's a lovely noise.
Something over here as well. Blood.
Ooh. There might be blood from when she like ran outside.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like the game is forcing it towards a red herring. Yeah. I mean, it could be like one of those like double bluffs where it puts you in,
Mrs.
it makes you
Vandereen said
really
she
think
went
it's her,
outside,
and then it throws a
these
curveball and it's like,
consistent with what she
nah,
told
actually it
us.
was her.
Make that
Yeah,
what she
yeah,
finally
yeah.
told us.
Double bluff.
Yeah. More blood. Right. I'm gonna call it as well. That blood is not the victims.
Oh,
I reckon.
Oh, really?
I reckon that's the assailant.
Hmm. Well, there you go.
Okay. Oh. What's this? Pick it up. Or maybe it's a triple bluff.
Somebody was in too much of a hurry to use their eyes backing out.
Oh.
Broken taillight, a fresh tread.
Oh.
Car backed up, bumped into the dumpster, then went up and over the curb and sped away.
Hmm.
Ah, the brake lights. So named
Yeah.
because they're always braking.
Huh.
50 internet cookies to anyone who knows what movie that's a reference to.
I'm not gonna get the cookies. Oh, let's have a look over it. Bug! Get back here!
Ooh, look.
Got it.
The blood of Christ.
Hmm. Anything else? No, still missing something.
Well, bear in mind that sometimes pops up as a thing because you need to come back here later for something that
Yeah.
you can't get right now. And especially with this case, I guarantee there's going to be more reveals.
Yeah. It's a David Lynch movie. I'm blanking the name. Oh, what was that? Oh,
God bless Thurner's points there.
was that? No.
I don't think that shows up for Thurner's points.
No.
Should we head back and do some analysis then? See if we can get his body in?
Can do.
Could you check his feet? Excuse me.
All right,
I'm gonna
kinky.
sneeze.
I think I did try and check his feet, actually, to be fair.
I'm muted in time. Well, just in case, like, they seemed, like, damaged from, like, running from someone, perhaps.
We'll have another
Since
look.
the neighborhood has, like, dodgy youths, maybe he had, like, an altercation with them before he got home.
Possibly. Oh, he's still wearing his slippers.
Yeah. That's weird. What? He was in bed in his slippers?
Yeah, apparently so.
That's,
Suspicious.
See, to me, that's sus, but that might just be, like, an American thing, maybe.
Maybe the game just doesn't want you obsessing over feet.
Maybe. Degeneracy shielding.
Exactly.
I support it.
Back to the lab, we'll check some of that stuff and then bring the body in. We should be able to bring the body in now because we've done everything we need to do inside the house.
Yep. He was moved into bed after being poisoned, then killed.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Oh, I love
Definitely do
it.
a tox report.
Yeah.
Excellent. There's our make and model.
Boom.
No, it's his blood.
Ah, it's his DNA. Ugh. You guys said suspicious and sus right when I was looking at the sus meme. Right.
Poison would make it more easy for a blind woman to kill someone. Exactly, that's the
And
point.
the brake light. Oh, for goodness. Oh. Right. Let's have a look here. What we got? Oh man, I hate doing these. Right. No. No.
Why is the King of England being so useless right now?
Oh boy. Right. Oops. Okay, that's locked in. No. I swear that locked in. Oh, that might have been the printer going off in the background. No, no, there it is, it's in. Okay, right. So... Go in there, maybe?
You should maybe question the woman about, like, local youths as well.
Hmm. Well, if the dialogue comes up, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
My God.
My God. The bit on the top right, can you bring that, rotate it counterclockwise once?
Like that?
There, yeah.
Nope. Like that.
No, the other way. No. Eh?
Like that?
Hang on. Just to make that line connect with that center one, maybe? It's weird, it's rotating oddly. Hold on. Right, no, okay, so it's the wrong way around. Never mind.
Okay. No. No. Ah, hold on.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to like the patterns on them.
Yeah.
Oh, that small bit there. Just put that left. Just no. The
Like
way
that.
it was. The way it was. Just that. Just attached to the bit on the left.
Here.
The little
Yeah.
indent. Yep.
There we
there
go.
You
Now
go.
we're going. Now we're cooking on gas.
Hell yeah. That looks like the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just trying to. Doesn't. Here we go. Hey, we got there in the end. We got there in the end.
Move the big chunk out the way, I think. Oh no, that's meant to go there.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
right,
There's
okay.
more we should do with that item before.
Right,
we can
there you
process it.
go. Woo! And Carlos was trying to give us advice in chat.
Oh, bless
Thank
you.
Carlos.
Thanks, man. What do we need to do with it? Ah, hold on. What do you mean there's more we need to do with it? What else do we need to do with it?
Oh yeah, now you can check it for fingerprints.
That's right. No. Yeah, evidence. I'll check the cup as well. Oh, for goodness sake.
Again, check the poker to see if you can get like
Oh, fingerprint.
Yep.
Fingerprints, yeah.
There you go. But then again, if it's the wife's, well, it is her house, so.
True. Yoink.
Nice catch. Let's see if we can flush out who drew a club in their poker hand.
There must still be something here. Oh, it's because that little piece is missing, I think.
Why is Leeds part of France? What have you done? Jesus.
Okay, let's not... letting us do... do you know what? I reckon we've got to find the car. And then check it.
Probably. Well, sorry, Liam. You may not have remembered from the start. I'm playing CK2 in the background, so you may just hear me rambling about CK2. Oh, dearie me.
Nope. Okay. We got a match.
Print belongs to another eye surgeon, a Darsh Dewan. On visa sponsored by the Vic for medical
Oh,
practice.
okay.
No current address though.
I almost thought that was the visa shield there. So there we go, we've got a suspect now. What we'll do is we'll get the body and then maybe talk to Grissom, see if we can get a warrant for that guy.
Sure, I'll send a team right out.
Here we go.
Kent came under Egypt's domain. Oh, that's a long time ago. I barely remember like the weird shit that happened in my CK2 series, Vicar.
Here you go, you can have a look at his feet now. Beautiful.
Oh, good lord, those are pale. Like, blimey. Then again, he is.
Yeah.
Why have you not cleaned his face? Jesus. Like, I appreciate, like, preserving the body, but... Does the tox report check that?
Yes.
That would be my first question.
Oh.
Textbook case of death by forceful blunt instrument impact. 4 medium impact blows, latter 2 drawing blood.
Was it
Heavy
only
dose in the
blunt
big
or was it
system,
sharp as well?
explaining
That's
the
question.
lack of defensive
Poker.
wounds on his
Big
arms
spike.
and hands. Mr. Bandery was in a deep sleep that simply became permanent.
So
That may not have been voluntary. He may have been given that.
bearing in mind that the wife said that he was a notoriously light sleeper, and obviously, yeah, okay, he come down to get some sleeping tablets potentially, but
Yeah.
you know,
But you think she'd have
Now
noticed
the
that.
marks are consistent. The fire poker is almost certainly your murder weapon.
Even before she's only faking her blindness.
Hmm.
That would be pretty wild.
Looks like the two of you are off to a good start. Learning anything from your partner?
We're too busy actually investigating a case to figure out which one of us you are referring to. So, to fill you in, we've discovered a print belonging to the former eye doctor's business partner on the murder weapon. According to the wife, he drives a truck, and we found a tire tread at the scene, along with broken taillight fragments.
So you have a suspect, and a reasonable description of his vehicle. Have you hit up Brass for an APB yet?
We were just on our way over there.
Tell you what, since you two are doing such a fantastic job with the evidence, why don't you keep at it? I'll talk to Brass and have him call you when he gets a hit on your missing vehicle.
Sweet. Okay, now the real question is, what do we do now? Maybe, I think, talk to the woman about the other doctor, perhaps. There you go.
Adarsh was my husband's junior partner at the medical practice. Very fond of him, Prayat was. Adarsh's parents were old family friends of Prayat's in India. Prayat sponsored his visa so he could come here and work.
Where is Mr. Dewan now? We have no address on him.
Odd as it may seem, neither do I. Mr. Dawan was in a home. I believe he was living temporarily with friends, but I'm afraid I don't know where.
Does he own a car?
I believe my husband mentioned Adarsh had purchased a truck. I don't remember any special model or... what is the word? Make of the vehicle. And of course I have not seen it for myself.
Wow. Back on the driveway, maybe? Oh, there you go. Oh, the bins are out now. There's a cassette
Were
in
those
there.
trash cans there before? Or am I having eyesight trouble?
I have eyesight problems. Man, if you have an eyesight problems that bad, that's pretty fucking terrible.
Gotcha, bitch.
Tiny tape like this, likely from an answering machine. Tape snapped, but that's no problem.
Any fingerprints? No. Okay. And it's done. Right, back to the lab. What have you missed? Not much so far. Just been hunting around for clues. Found some tire tracks and stuff like that.
Mother, pick up. Pick up. Mother, I know you're listening. You have got to divorce that man.
Oh.
I'm not asking for my own sake, but for yours. Please, please
What's
leave
that?
him before he makes good on that threat.
Seen the subtitles?
Still be happy, Mother.
Oh.
And so can I.
So apparently old Sleepy Boy was a bit of a...
We're not as perfect as Mrs. Bandery wanted us to believe.
Shagger.
Did she break the cassette? Better go talk to her.
I have formed the Kingdom of the North, as I always do.
I should have mentioned that. I just did not want you to misunderstand, to think my daughter... She has always been an excitable girl. She overreacts. I wanted to spare my husband of that melodrama, so I cut the tape and threw it away, and told Bryant the tape had broken.
You seem pretty distraught.
Is any marriage perfect? Whatever small problems there might be, my marriage was sacred to me, and Bryant's word, his will, I obeyed, with love in my heart. My daughter was raised in this country and does not understand.
So it's cultural. Do you know where we can find your daughter?
Why, she lives right across the street. She is a wonderful daughter.
Nice to see,
She welcomes me into her beautiful
it's
kitchen
nice to
for
see
lunch
that,
every day.
what was I gonna say?
She couldn't see where she was going with this at the time.
Oh dear. It's nice to see, you know, it's not just arbitrary diversity, like the different culture of the people actually matters.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, they're brown but they're treated like everyone else. It's like, no, it's a genuine plot point.
Definitely. Should we go to Ada's house? Can't do anything else at the moment, I don't think. Transition!
Oh, I've just been told by the Pope that I'm a fucking degenerate. Wonderful. He came to crown me, and he basically just went, okay, so you didn't spend enough on my visit, and also loads of your people are fucking degenerates.
I've been on the phone all night
Just
trying to get some
oh,
answers from the
sorry.
police. Have you found my father's killer?
No.
Hey, how
Miss
does she know the
Banbury.
daughter's kitchen is beautiful?
We're with the Las Vegas Crime Lab.
Ah.
We've come across an answering machine tape of you begging your mother to leave your father. What threat were you afraid your father might make good?
It wasn't like that. Not a threat of violence.
Bloody hell.
My father was pushing me into
Sorry, my
marrying a
snake
man
just
I do
scared the
not
shit
love.
out of me.
The threat was to cut me off from my mother if I didn't do his old school bidding. Some choice, huh? Marry a man I detest, or never see my own mother again.
So we're talking arranged marriage?
Next step, make the Pope a degenerate.
Something under there. Can't grab it yet anyway. Need a warrant. Whom did he wish you to marry?
His business partner? Disgusting little creature called a Darsht I want.
Oh.
I work with the creep at my father's practice. Manipulating little weasel. Playing off an old friendship between our families to worm his
And
way
seduce
into my
him.
father's good graces.
Oh dear.
Finally, I learned Darsht was nothing more than a common thief. Stealing from our family. I told him resign or face
You have been
exposure.
learning from Seth, I
But he
see.
laughed me off. He said he could handle
Oh, boy.
my stupid father.
Oh boy, a crusade has
thought he
begun.
meant murder.
For Ifriqiya, whatever that is.
So we've got what we got at the moment? We've got a blind woman who could be mugging us off. We've got an angry daughter who didn't want to get who didn't want to get into an arranged marriage. And then we've got
Fair.
Ardash Devan, who I'm struggling to see a connection at the moment. Maybe he just wanted the practice. I don't know. He's been stealing?
Yes.
Oh,
Credit card fraud.
okay.
Using my
Or maybe he
father's
didn't want to
Visa
get
card to be precise.
Visa.
Snake. Right behind our
There it
backs.
is.
Oh,
My father
he
told me that
steals,
Visa
no
noticed
dignity.
suspicious activity and alerted him right away.
You can't take
I
his
don't
Visa.
know if
Okay,
he
that's a-
suspected
that's a
Adarsh,
JoJo
but I
reference.
did.
Yeah.
By the way.
And I found proof in his apartment.
I feel like I have to let you know in case
Yeah,
you're confused
I've
by my
never seen
random
JoJo.
statements.
Why
Oh,
did
you
he
should,
come
it's
out?
glorious.
Yes. I won't have you wasting precious time here when you could be rounding up that little rat, Adarsh.
Don't worry, we're on
It
YouTube,
won't
Liam.
take but a moment to collect that footprint by the door. Or we could...
You can even say
wait here
simp.
till we get a
No
warrant.
dignity.
If that's what will get you out of here faster, take
Koichi
the
doesn't
footprint
use
and take
Visa,
off.
no dignity.
Grissom put me onto that runaway dock you're looking for. Well, when a
Oh,
black
that
and
should
white
should be
hit
a
the
movie
siren
night,
over that
Teabag.
busted
It's just
tail,
get the
Doc
lads together
blew
and we
on
all
got
watch
nervous
JoJo.
and hit the
Hell yeah.
gas. Chase hardly started before he stripped the curb and got
Sick.
pulled over.
Oh dear.
The doctor is currently in custody as a person of
Oh,
interest.
brass.
You can talk to this charmer anytime you like. Just stop by my office. Got his truck, too.
So this is the woman. This is the guy she was meant to marry, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good.
How do we get a connection? His fingerprint was on the poker stick, I think.
Oh, that's well. See, that's too easy.
Yeah. Hold on.
What if he did kill her? He did kill him.
Oh, we got. Oh,
he did kill him, but it was on the word of someone else.
Maybe.
So you got to then look into that.
We've got the garage access. We've got access to the garage now. We'll just quickly check the footprint. Quickly check the footprint.
Hell is Ilfricia? Oh, it's a place down in like just above the Sahara.
I thought we took a shoe print.
No dignity.
Did I have to look at her feet or something?
Uh-oh. How's that spelt then?
I have nothing else.
Friqiya. No U, despite that being a Q. It's just south of Carthage. Oh no,
Damn,
actually, I think that's
the
where
tire we needed
Carthage
for
is.
comparison got shredded in the police chase, and we got no warrant to search the interior. We need some other way to tie the truck to the crime scene.
I wonder.
What was that, sorry?
The tyre got shredded during the police chase. This is what we needed to tie the car to the crime scene. What else could we use to possibly connect it to the crime scene? Bug!
Bug!
Gotcha, badge. We haven't got a warrant to look inside. Gee, I wonder what it could be. No way. Gee, look at that.
How interesting. See, here was me just thinking that there was like youths in the neighborhood that were acting like dicks. The bug will help tie this to the crime scene.
Absolutely.
Well, you say that, but there have actually been crimes and or crime shows where that's been a genuine plot point where like the fact that a bug was in one place and they're like, well, bugs really shouldn't be in this place. Where would they normally be? Fun
little fact actually, during the Peter Sutcliffe investigation, when they found one of the women's this is the Yorkshire Ripper.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, so one of the bodies that was found, I think actually, do you watch Coronation Street?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
Do you know the character Les Battersby? You ever heard of that character? Okay.
I don't know Coronation Street at all.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Well, needless to say, one of the characters was a milkman at the time, and he actually found this body of the victim. Yeah. And
wait. The character or the actor?
Well, the actual man who was a milkman at the time, back in the like 60s, back in the 70s, was doing his rounds. I think it was with like another lad, and they came across the body. I think it was Jane McDonald. I think it was. Could be another one, but basically this body had been moved, and the police knew that the body had been moved because the fly eggs that were inside the body at the time while she was decomposing were flies suited to shady conditions.
Right.
Whereas where the body was found, she was out in the open.
Big sus.
Big sus indeed.
Yeah, I've seen that kind of thing in like, crime shows before, but I'd never like heard of an actual real life story where it happened. But it did make sense, yeah.
We placed the truck out in front of the Vic's place, without the tire track evidence.
Oh yeah.
One of my vassals is trying to demand increased council power. Excuse me, I put a lot of effort into abolishing my council. How dare you? I'm already pissed that I have to have you guys vote on war declarations, but you know what? I'll let it slide. But no, you can't whine at me when I want to imprison someone.
Busted light ties the truck to the street in front of the Vic's residence. That key unlocks the truck for a look-see.
I'm just gathering evidence at the moment. There's also that question here. Did the victim have a prescription for sleeping aid?
That's an easy one. Give me a sec to look it up.
Is that not something you can just buy at a shop,
for the medications.
Right, legal. Yeah. I have no more questions for you, boss.
Oh shit. Oh, my son's excellent. Good. King Walter of the North and his Santa hat. I don't know why northern people just one of the things they can sometimes get when they're like a ruler is they just get like a Santa hat.
Still, I'd say Adar spruced up the interior.
The Imperial Senate will no longer be of any concern. I have just received word that the Zenperor has just permanently dissolved the council.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, she's beautiful when she's open. There's a laptop in it. USB.
Zenperor.
In you go. So much porn.
I will make it legal, haha. I have an image that I made like ages ago, which is Mickey Mouse as the Emperor saying, "I will make it legal."
So this is the memo
I don't know how I made that effect. I made it ages ago. Lying in bed and intermittently burst out laughing at Zen. Oh, I'm glad.
Have a look around this way.
I thought I had a cord position.
Why can I look at one side of it?
I guess the other side just isn't relevant.
Anything at all, right? Oh, hang on. Nope, I can't go around. Just around the back.
Locked. If we break in, the next Warren Brassel issue will be on us. Let's see what else we can find.
Let's go around this way. Right, that would probably... Okay, we probably can't,
Oh no, my husband died of pneumonia. That sucks.
Let's see if we can,
I have nothing.
No, she don't want to talk to us.
Should I really get married? I'm 40. I don't need a husband.
I can't think of.
Okay. Got no choice. Back to the lab. We'll analyse what we got and then we'll bring that guy in for questioning, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's make sure stuff over here. No.
These are emails confirming online purchases at Darshmade using the card. Email confirmations are normally sent by merchants as a safety precaution, but Adarsh had access to their computer, and he snagged them to cover his actions. I'll have Brass check in with Visa.
Not MasterCard, no.
Oh, bugger.
I called Visa. Good folks over there.
Of course
They
they
said
are.
Visa's continuous monitoring program detected suspicious
Good folks over there.
Yeah.
Mr. Dwan was
Visa's continuous
looking
monitoring
at us,
program.
sending items to his home and back to India.
You know, I
Not
didn't
your
mind the
model
signs,
employee.
but when it's actually a plot point, fucking
Yeah.
hell.
He's on his
Yeah,
way to
Visa, good
interrogation
guys
now.
over there.
Yeah. Did you know they have a continuous monitoring program which checks out your credit card activity and if there's any fraudulent
Found murdered in his
activity?
home earlier
Oh, hello.
this evening.
Murdered?
Believe it.
No, he was my dearest friend. He was to be my father-in-law.
Oh, look at his
my
mouth.
goodness gracious, such a terrible thing to have happened.
Oh my goodness gracious, such a
certain?
terrible thing to have
Could there be, I hope, some
Oh,
horrible mistake?
Jesus.
That's awful
Could
acting.
there be some horrible mistake? Could he just be having a very long nap?
Yeah. Could the blood be paint? Is he decorating in the house? Please, it must be a massive mistake. Girl. Alright. We found evidence of fraud on your laptop.
You use such harsh language to describe the smallest of misunderstandings. I am new to your country, and the laws and procedures here are unlike those in India. I plan to rectify the smallest of errors upon my
Fair
return
enough,
from Los
actually.
Angeles.
What? Did you say you're the victim's son-in-law?
Oh my goodness gracious, yes. All has been arranged between the families. I'm to marry the most
Oh my
wonderful
goodness
daughter, Adi.
gracious.
We are
Jesus.
both excited to begin our new lives as Mr. and Mrs. Dewan.
Adi is excited, all right, but because her daddy was pushing her into this arranged marriage and threatening to separate her from her mother if she didn't cave.
It's a big leap we make together, and of course she has small moments of doubt. But the day will soon dawn when my dear Adya will acknowledge her father's wishes and understand my sincere deep affections.
Also, if anyone from India ever comes across this stream, can you confirm to me if credit card fraud is something that's just normal in India? Because apparently this dude thinks it is. Where were you between the
I
hours of
guess I
7 and
didn't
9
go into
p.m.?
the specifics. Maybe it is literally just that he fucked up some of his like information and that like. Did it specifically say what the problem was?
Well, yeah, he was purchasing stuff off another person's credit card and sending items both to his home and in India.
Right.
It was blatant credit
so he
card
like
fraud.
literally nicked someone else's credit card.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it would be like you using my Visa card and sending purchases to your home and to Harrian's house. But fortunately, Visa's continuous monitoring program would pick that up and swiftly rectify that. Where were you between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m.?
Let me try to think. I believe I was in my office. Yes, I worked late in the office. I'm catching up on my paperwork.
We found evidence of
Left around
fortification on your
9 p.m.
computer.
I did see that one. That was pretty
Friends
good.
for the weekend.
We have evidence that
thank
puts your
you
vehicle in the
very much,
victim's home.
Mika.
This should be no surprise. Do I not visit on occasion the home of my esteemed employer, my future father-in-law?
I'm going. Okay, so I'm currently building a grand work. I think I'm going to build the Great Lighthouse in Northumberland.
Well,
It's
nice.
that or the Great Harbour. I'm not sure.
Oh,
What memo?
are you off,
One
Liam?
from Adya, your bride-to-be.
No.
threatening to let her
I
daddy
think
know
I
you've
think
been
that is one
stealing.
of my regulars on his
Again,
like more.
I must point out that what may
public-facing,
look to you like stealing
profile.
is a
Ah,
mere
okay.
Yeah, he
misunderstanding.
tends to nip away
My
at
sweet
midnight.
and lovely Adya has the
Gets
tiny
tight,
fault of
which is
getting
fine.
largely excited over the smallest
Thanks for stopping
of
by,
items.
man.
As I say, I
Yeah,
would have
he's
corrected
good.
these trivial mistakes.
God, that smile. Yeah, it wasn't the fire poker.
And your car was at the scene, Doctor. Maybe he knew about your stealing and didn't find it so trivial.
You have such a negative view of such innocent things. We were in the Banderit's living room when the good doctor informed
Ah,
us
fair
that
enough.
his
Yeah,
wife
Yeah, that
would
makes sense.
soon
I don't know
marry
who
their
that
daughter.
is. I know who that is.
We
though.
celebrated over tea, and Mrs. Banderit requested a fire. At this time, I handled the poker to which you refer.
In case it looks well bored. Your vehicle looks like it's been thoroughly cleaned.
I take perhaps foolish pride in the luxury vehicle I'm blessed to drive.
How dare you clean
I'm
your vehicle?
meticulous in
No, no,
my,
right.
what's the word? Upkeep. I keep it up. I keep it clean. I bought a portable vacuum to help in this crusade of cleanliness.
What?
Oh, let me think. I believe in my
What did he say?
Mind
What?
if we take a look?
He
Your keys.
bought a vacuum
I'm
cleaner,
honored to help
portable
you in
one,
your
in this pursuit of cleanliness.
Thanks. I'll hold on to him.
Oh, we've
dear.
got the keys.
No.
Let's go back to the boot. Oof.
Okay, I have unlocked the toolbox, but didn't find any tools.
Hmm.
Just cleaning supplies. My goodness
That's a
gracious,
Dyson.
but Dr. Dewan is neat.
Hmm.
Maybe we
Does it
can
have
pull something
branding
out.
on it?
Maybe we can pull something out of the filter.
Maybe.
Oh my god, it's actually a Dyson, isn't it?
We can
Oh,
work with that on the assembly table.
Oh boy, you literally get to like slowly disassemble that Hoover.
god.
Nice.
It is an actual Dyson.
Oh, it says Dyson as
Yeah.
well. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, more okay, we've done that now, so back to the lab.
Diplomacy, darling. Hold on, I should have her get educated by my son.
Yeah.
Want to educate your sister?
Oh, what's this?
There's a good chap.
What am I doing? Oh.
Taking it apart.
Look at this.
Hey.
What do we have here?
This little
Cocaine.
baby may mean we're now the proud owners of a
Cocaine.
complete
Oh,
teacup.
okay.
Better confirm in the lab.
He hoovered up the teacup. What?
He hoovered up the teacup.
Very sus. Very sus indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Deus Vault. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chip from Dr. Dewan's vacuum
like a
cleaner
dizzy
is a
spell.
perfect match for the teacup found at the crime scene. Let's see him squirm politely out of this one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Indeed. Indeed.
I was worried that I'd chuck something away.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
He's on his
And
way.
when the
to
visa is
interrogation
sus.
now.
Go on, go on.
I sincerely doubt this is true. Surely this is a terrible misunderstanding.
Here's what we understand. A porcelain chip from a teacup in your vacuum matches a broken cup at the murder scene. We've got you covering up fraud, your fingerprint on the murder weapon, and your vehicle at the crime scene. It doesn't take 20/20 vision to bring you into focus.
This is
as a
way
suspect.
too easy.
Dr. Dewan.
I mean, you know, in real life, sure.
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
But
gracious.
like,
They did it
in
again.
video games,
Terribly
like,
bad.
nah.
But I am an innocent
Oh,
party in
fuck's
this guilty
sake.
matter. I did not kill my good friend and colleague.
You're right. It
In
does look
fairness, he
terribly
doesn't really
bad.
have motive.
Listen,
Well, yeah, he was
I'm
stealing.
new in this country. It takes
He probably
much
killed him.
funds to
If
start
it-
Oh
saving
yeah,
if he
Nick
did,
was
yeah,
his
yeah.
credit card.
My colleague's daughter, she
And
finds
it's just the
out
fact
in
that it's
some devious
vandal,
fashion.
and like,
She threatens
literally
to
he
tell
was
the good
hooking up
doctor
with his
unless
daughter.
I quit and run
don't-
away. How could I consider this?
Hmm.
I had agreed to marry the doctor's daughter.
The motive
My
there is
family
not
would be
quite
disgraced,
airtight,
would be
really.
devastated. So
No.
I drive to his house last night to bare my soul and to beg for forgiveness. The door I find open. No one answers my call. So I go inside.
Exactly, big
But
hum.
something, it doesn't feel right in the air. Something forbidding. Still, I go up the stairs to the bedroom.
With your Dyson Route
Then I
6.
saw him, my benefactor, my friend, dead. I knew at once I will be the suspect.
Oh,
I panic
dear.
and flee in my vehicle
Merrick
fast
Douglas
as
has
I
been
can.
killed. What a shame.
Your fingerprint on murder weapon, that's just a
Do you not
coincidence?
listen? Am I speaking to the ears of the deaf? I helped Mrs. Banderit make a fire in her living room. I know her daughter. She never wanted to marry me, but her parents, they are delighted to make this traditional arrangement. It was Adya who objected. It is Adya to whom you should speak.
Why do you suspect Adi Abandarit of killing her father?
Adya, she was angry with her father. Yesterday they had an argument at the office. I did not hear all that was said, but it did have to do with her mother, with something Dr. Banderit did to or with Adya's mother.
Thanks for the information. But you'll need to remain our guest while we check out your story. No more last-minute trips out of town, Doctor.
Oh
Please,
my
I have
goodness
told you everything.
gracious.
Back to Ardia's house, I guess.
I have nothing else.
Oh, that's it. Find them.
Apparently my character is threatening, because I'm just expanding that fast. Hell yeah. I'm doing really well.
Try and talk to the mother. There we go. Was there any tension between Dr. Dewan and your husband?
I do not know of any conflict. Adarsh was quite willingly subservient to my husband. Prayat did seem distracted, and I would say tense, over the last few days. I would ask him what troubled him, and he would only say, work.
Evidence indicates Dr. Dewan was stealing.
Well,
Dr.
Lisa
Dewan
had
was
contacted him
stealing?
about
No
some kind of
diggity.
fraud, but Adarsh? I certainly would remember that. This may explain why my beloved Prayat was so tense and distracted of late.
Can you confirm that Dr. Dewan visited your house socially?
Adarsh? No. My husband and I rarely entertain.
Oh.
I would remember.
He claims he helped start a fire in your living room fireplace and got his fingerprints on the poker that way.
Big hum.
It is just barely possible Adarsh visited my husband here sometime
But see,
while I was
she
away.
could easily be
but
lying to put him under
I
it.
so rarely
Yeah.
leave the house. If he had stopped by for business or on a social call, I'd surely remember.
Hey, what's up? He's on his way to interrogation now.
I mean, we need to break it so we get to the point where I can get a warrant.
Aye.
Please.
I have nothing else.
Of course. Right.
Bloody snake.
Maybe the lab. Let's have a look in there.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
No.
Right. I'm gonna close my game now, because I think...
This isn't
Sorry,
this isn't his fingerprint.
Was that not his in the bottom left? Oh.
It's not his fingerprint. That's interesting.
Which one is his? His is the partial, right?
He's is the one's is the fingerprint from the fire poker.
Yeah. So that bloody fingerprint, the wife?
Maybe.
And where did you find that bloody fingerprint?
You don't quite have a match there.
That was
Little details make all the difference
on the
when you're doing
wall,
a
I believe,
comparison.
in the living,
When you're
out
sure,
in the hallway.
Ask me for a confirmation.
Oh, see, that might just been her staggering, considering, blind. I can believe that. And she did specifically say she touched his face for, like, recognition, so there's not really much sus happening there. Oh, Vicar's been DMing me. Ah, Ifriqiya.
I've got nothing new to
Well, you wouldn't have, would you? Really, let's be honest.
Yeah. Pop the chat. This is an interesting one. Maybe we need to go and talk to the daughter again a bit more.
Maybe, yeah.
I have nothing else to say to you.
Okay. No. Oh.
Can't even take
Remember to come back for that.
Yep. There's a laptop there. What is this?
Oh!
Hello.
Well, it is just a muddy footprint. But see if you can't line that up with the other footprint we've got.
Yeah.
It was out in the open. If we're taking a photo of it, that's not illegal.
Exactly.
To my knowledge.
That looks like a good match already, and I've been. Oh. They're the mom's slippers.
This is a wake-up call.
So she ran all the way to her daughter's house.
Maybe.
Meaning Mrs. Bandery called on her daughter after discovering Mr. Bandery had bought it.
Which would make sense.
I mean, yeah, but the fact that they didn't mention it is the most sus thing. That's the thing. Even if it seems innocent, if it's not been mentioned...
That's the important bit, yeah.
Yeah. No reason to lie. Unless they had a reason to lie.
Footprint evidence provides
Open
a clean
Plains
link
Field
between
Doctrine.
her home and the crime
What?
scene. Plus, we got a possible motive thanks to the answering machine tape.
Got a
Enough for a
possible...
warrant.
Yeah, we've got a possible thanks to the answering machine.
Yeah.
Very sus.
I'm
Very
coming for you,
sus
bug.
indeed.
Why do you stupid people insist on wasting time searching my house when I've already told you who to investigate? In the meantime, my mother is on the verge of a
Darling,
nervous
that's not
breakdown,
how
and the
Law
killer
and Order
is running
works.
free.
You can't just tell
I
us
don't
who
have
to
another word for
investigate.
you.
Cool. We work well when it's quiet. We'll start with your finger.
I love when they get really fucking indignant like that.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Criminal
Alright.
go
Gotcha, badge. I think there's only one left to find. Then normally she just moved or something because there's loads of boxes.
Maybe. Maybe she's just lazy.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that data.
No, it's not illegal to take a photo if it's right there.
Looks like Ms. Bandery
You can't
has a
take
few
it,
more
but
words
if
for
you're
us
taking
after
a
all.
photo,
Secret
then
ones,
it's
but
perfectly
words.
legal. Actually, no. I think it absolutely is like a law where it's like if it is out in the open and you see it right in front of you, you don't
You
have
want a
to move
different
anything.
tool
You
for
just
that.
you look right at it. You can take evidence. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Interesting.
You want a different tool for that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Residue.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, is that what Open Plains Field Doctrine is? Vicar is if it's out in the open, it's fine. Or are you just memeing about it? I can't tell.
You're close. Try
Too many
something
YouTube
similar.
chats in.
Guys.
Oh dear. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, Vicar. It's hard to keep track of like what you're saying and when. So is your capture card called Projector?
My catch card.
Yeah.
Nice. It's an Elgato.
I have no.
Alright, because your Streamlabs thing says Projector output.
Yeah. Alright, we searched everywhere now. Back to the lab we go. I feel like that this one's going a lot smoother.
Much more like understandable cast. Haha, cast because Indian. I'm a fucking idiot.
Right. It's got nothing for that
So
yet.
there's your problem, Vicar, is I'm incapable of understanding like things when they're not memeing. Wasn't there like white residue in the Hoover?
There wasn't. Oh my days. Bloody fingerprint.
Oh.
Ada's fingerprint.
So it was the daughter's fingerprint in the hallway.
Got ourselves a bit of patricide.
That puts her at the crime scene when
Well, I mean, if he was, that's pretty open and shut then. Bloody hell. Special. What's special search?
USBs.
A surgery. Oh, for her eyes.
For his wife's blindness.
What?
What?
Oh no. Hang on. Treatment unsuccessful. A large portion of the patient's eyesight is compromised. Well informed. So what? Her eyesight used to be just bad, and he tried to basically give her laser surgery, and it got worse then.
Basically, yeah. So she must blame him for that. So that's even more. But then again, that could be motive for the wife. Yeah, that could also be motive for the wife.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Right.
And if we could easily take them both down for this, because it's clear that the wife came to her house, but then the daughter came to their house, so it's probably both of them.
We've got Daddy's DNA as well in the sink.
Yep. There you go. His blood's in the sink, her fingerprint's at the house, and the mother's footprint is at the daughter's house. It's both of them. Both of them were in on it. Christ on a bike. Special search for autism.
Vic has a swimming pool.
Pool cleaner.
And see if we can answer the big question.
Algicide.
What's it all about? Algae?
Okay.
Well, no, in fairness, beyond the pale, it did seem like it was for some, actual, it was a failed procedure rather than a deliberate act. At least from what I was reading. I mean, did the audio imply anything different, Teabag?
No. But yeah, either way, blinded them.
It may have been like she had declining eyesight, and he tried to apply basically LASIK, and it went wrong, which is a statistical possibility.
Pool house is separate from the main residence. Don't think our warrant
Unless we get any evidence that
this
is a running thing, or if he'd made any kind of threat. I don't think you can make that assumption that it was anything deliberate. The pool house is separate to the home, so you need a separate warrant. What the fuck?
Fabric.
Oh.
You want a different tool for that?
More residue.
Oh, I wish this could be my job. I'd be the fucking king of crime scenes.
Why can't I get a bug?
You don't have a warrant.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh. Hey!
Good eye catching all those insects. Now let's
look at catching the killer.
Beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
Can we look around here?
People were scared.
Yeah, we look around.
That you mentioned you don't have a warrant. It's just I think it's just that Oh. Oh no. Oh dearie me. Well, that is a warrant right there. Oh no. Oh dearie me. Unfortunate. Right, I think that's definitely a. Do the obligatory check that blood against the father's, and then we run back and we ask Brass for a warrant.
Yeah.
Because blimey, I tell you what, I don't think we're gonna need any hints on this one. This is pretty open and fucking shut, to be honest.
Yeah.
Unless we get a curveball in the late game.
That's...
Yep.
A match.
Yeah, it says. Christ.
It matches all right. Perfect place for someone to clean up after a little dip.
So she just jumped in the pool while covered in her
Yep.
dad's blood. That's grim. And pool cleaner.
Pool cleaner.
Yep. Yeah, that's a warrant from Brass, I reckon.
Yep. Anything else here? No.
We need to find the original fabric, and that'll be the final step. But honestly, both the lasses are going down for this. I think.
Definitely.
I think it's pretty open and shut. Any judge will take this.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, easy, easy. Now you've just got to basically prod both the suspects and be like, right, which one of you is going down for the murder and which one of you is going down for accomplice.
Can
I get a warrant? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, there you go.
That'll be, yeah, a meter will be an
There's
arrest
blood at
warrant.
the entrance of the pool house? That makes it part of the crime
The
scene. as
entrance
far as
makes
I'm
it part of the
concerned.
crime scene, yeah. Or it was used to clean up after the crime.
Yeah.
Which is a separate crime. So yeah, one of them, like, at the very least, the mother's an accomplice and well, that's the thing. If she just turned the other way and didn't tell us any information,
Wow.
Hmm.
What I
is
would've
that
given for a place like
technically
this back in my
is that
college
technically
days.
an accomplice if she simply
Somebody's been staying here. The wife, maybe?
I mean,
like, you know, the right
for
to remain
such a
silent is
devoted
a
couple.
legal thing unless she actively hid any evidence.
could be a
It may be
guilty
that
by
the mother actually
association.
doesn't know. In fairness,
We don't have
she may have
permission
ran
for
to her
this.
daughter
Yeah.
in fear and not known about it. So but no, the daughter is 100% like in.
What the?
Zen going all Columbo. I am peak Columbo beyond the pale.
What's
What
this?
is that? A screwdriver? That's an
Screwdriver?
incredibly low-res screwdriver. Good lord. What relevance has that got, though? Spray it down, I guess, maybe?
Possibly.
Is that just like shading, or is there like that? Is the powder on the tip of the screwdriver?
That's what I
Like
thought.
the
I
algicide?
think it's just
Well,
to
see,
shade him.
Well, maybe it'll come up later. Maybe
Yeah.
there'll be like a thing that's been pried open, and we've got to like. If that's the case, it's pretty late game to do something like that.
Hmm.
Thoroughness, yes. Oh,
Fabric.
oh, what?
Blood
They
spatter on
shoved
this
it
robe
down
is
the
consistent
shower.
with its wearer
That's
delivering medium impact
inventive. I'll
blows.
give them that.
Yeah.
Like those that killed our victim.
Not very good for the drain,
What in
though.
this game?
Stumbling innocently
What in this
upon a
game
bloody
isn't
corpse.
low
Low
res?
res. Oh. Look what we got here.
The blood splatters are
Some
pretty
blood.
decent.
Yeah. Small blood.
Deary me. I guess they cleaned up well enough that there's no residue. Shame.
Hmm.
But,
It's a dirty looking
yeah,
bed,
you
I
got
must
everything
say.
there, I think.
Can't grab anything here yet.
This is a bloody well-off family, though. I've got to say.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, or at least the daughter is incredibly well off. Like,
Hmm.
having a separate pool house, like, bloody hell. I mean, a separate pool house that then does not, that would be a separate
fabric's
house
definitely
according to
part
a
of the
warrant.
rope.
Like, that is,
Hmm.
like, quite something.
So the screwdriver's got to be analysed against something.
I guess
Blood
so.
from
I
the
mean,
robe. Let's hazard a guess.
I wonder. This guy's blood's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Deary,
That would be a
deary
big
me.
bingo.
Right.
Assailant definitely wore this robe during the murder.
That's another arrest warrant for her as well.
I guess it's just giving you all the opportunities you need. I think we bring in the daughter and
Yeah.
question her first.
Before we do that, I want to try and grab the stuff from the... Let me see if I can talk to her mother again. Yeah. Can you tell us how you lost your eyesight?
That is a painful subject to me, and of no pertinence to this tragedy.
Tell about it. What'd you
Well,
do?
there you go. Now that's already disproven.
Hmm.
Adia Angry with Bryant? Such nonsense.
She adored her. Well, no, we already have the fucking tape.
We have reason to believe
Bloody
Adia
hell,
recently
yeah.
learned
So
of
now
your
she's
husband's
definitely
negligence
covering.
and the loss of your eyesight.
You speak of private, personal matters that have no bearing on this tragedy. My daughter loved her father, and her father loved his daughter.
What do you mean my daughter had absolute reasons to murder her father? That's not relevant to the death of her father.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. You've missed something at the pool house, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. But I think it's to do because I went over and looked at somebody. He was like, "Oh, we don't have access to this yet." So I'm thinking it might be something over. It was something over here. So I think maybe the crossword.
We've got like analyze like handwriting or something, maybe.
Maybe defense. Tape sample.
Well, that's this entire game, Vic. This entire game is debunking people. I suppose let's bring them in and question them in the cell.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got all we need so far, anyway. It seems like to me.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything on the other side of the pool.
Won't let me go around there. Never mind. We will.
I'd love like a more open world game of CSI, like a modern CSI game. That'd be amazing.
Oh, that'd be quite cool.
Like just do LA Noire again, please. But like more focus on like the evidence analysis rather than the interrogations, which is what LA Noire was more focused on.
Yeah.
And no gunfights, please. The gunfights were so dull.
Can I get a warrant?
Well, actually debunking people. Exactly.
Who should we bring in for questioning first?
Daughter first.
Amita, yeah.
I think it's a bit rough to bring in the mother unless absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Based on the blood evidence found in her home and our strengthened motive for the killing,
like she might genuinely just be heavily in denial.
Scene,
yeah.
I'd say getting a warrant's a slam dunk.
Boom, 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 boom. Why is your father's blood in your sink drain?
All right. My mother was here. She came over right after discovering my father's body.
Oh, now you...
That's where the blood in the sink must have come from.
Okay, but that doesn't tell us how
must have come from
your parents' house, does it? When you learned your father botched your mother's operation, you saw red. You sneaked in and battered your father and left a bloody print on the way out. By the time your mother discovered the body, you'd already washed up at home in your sink.
Not true.
That's all backwards and sideways. My
That's
mother discovered
true.
my father's body.
That's
she
impossible.
Out. Hello, she's blind.
Hello.
So she ran over across to me, covered in
Jesus
blood.
Christ.
I left her there, went over to check on father, and of course took his pulse, which is how I got blood on my hand. Get it? I went back to my place and told Mom that Daddy was dead. Really dead. She wouldn't let me call the police. I don't know why. Just
she wouldn't
shock,
let
I
you
guess.
call the police. I don't know why. Okay. Now, what about the robe, though? That's a bit open and shut.
Your mother makes a habit of forgetting such little details.
My mother looks out for me. Doesn't yours? She's way overprotective, and in this case, I just followed her wishes because she was freaking out. She wanted to spare me to keep me out of any investigation into this tragedy. But you have to believe me, you are wasting your time down this path.
Is just
Adarsh, that
just
evil troll, is your killer.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Well, that's the
whatsoever.
opinion of the evidence.
Very masculine looking daughter. Another dinghy occupant trying to sneak in the sky. We found a robe in your parents' pool. House covered in
They're
blood.
Americans. They don't use dinghies. They use caravans.
Blood spatter on the robe is indicative of someone attacking the victim with a blunt object. Not stumbling
Can't have
upon
the
them and getting
Americans
blood on it
culturally
by
appropriating
contact.
our immigrant tactics
That makes
as well.
no sense at all. You're mistaken.
Your dinghy
You're
is not my prom
way
dress.
Off base.
I'm afraid not, Miss Vanderreed. Either that robe was worn by you or your mother the night of the murder. One of you is the killer.
Ooh.
Oh my
Well,
God,
I
how
mean,
can you
it's
people
a
be
robe
so
that would be
blind?
worn
You've got
against
this
someone's
totally
skin.
wrong,
Take
and
some skin
I
samples.
won't say another word.
You want your
I
lawyer?
want my
Well, too
lawyer,
bad. This is
right
pretty
now.
open and shut.
She thought. She won't say another word. Watch.
So, you know our family secret? Yes.
She's saying another word.
My mother suffered from a rare form of age-related macular degeneration.
Ah, there you go.
There we are.
She needed a specialist, but my father wouldn't hear of it. Doing so would humiliate him. So he performed a surgery for which
he was at
no
least
way
trying
qualified,
to
and now
fix
my
it.
mother is nearly blind.
He was in no way qualified, apparently.
And I was
it's a scumbag thing to do, but it's not actively
he
blinding
was
her on
stupidly
purpose.
proud, often cruel man, but he was my father.
I know I have
Nearly
every
blind?
reason to murder the man,
Yes,
but I
my
didn't
mother
murder him.
has very limited
Oh,
sight.
here we go,
She's
look.
not 100%.
Oh.
She's only medically blind.
Oh, did you see that, like hit the glance to the side there?
Yeah.
I got like a frame of that of him just looking to the left.
Yeah.
Very sus, right.
Mm-hmm. Family honor. Yes. They're protecting the
it
mum.
might be the wife then. I mean, no. I didn't say that he didn't blind her. I said he didn't do it on purpose.
Hmm. Let's just see if he says anything else.
It would be interesting.
Please, I have told you everything.
A lot, Mima. You've missed a lot.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
there's an Indian family that are basically the dad's been killed. The mother or the daughter might have done it. We're looking into it, but at the very least, see, I thought that one of them was the accomplice to the other, but no, it looks like it might have been one of them going behind the other's back because they're both full on denying it. Like at this point, I would have expected one of them to take the blame for the other.
Oh, of course, yeah, beyond the pale. Remember, my daughter's beautiful kitchen, because the mother did mention about the kitchen being beautiful. So that was a little subtle hint there. And she said something else. Right. What was it? She said something else back that was inconsistent. Oh no, it was about the sleeping. It was a deep sleeper. But the whole blindness thing is a throw off. I thought from early on that maybe she's not, because she even sort of mentioned that she was medically blind and physically blind, but she didn't say totally blind.
Did we get an answer on the sleeping pills, by the way?
Yeah, totally kosher.
Okay, so he does just take sleeping pills to help him. Okay.
Yeah, he has a prescription and everything. Right, anyway, let's bring Mummy in.
Widow Banderit's been lying from the start.
And hello, Mima. Don't worry about being late. I'm used to being late myself. So we were actually we were on time tonight, weren't we? 10:30.
We found a robe in your pool house covered in your husband's blood. Spatter found on the robe is consistent with someone at the scene when your husband
Oh, it
was
was in
killed,
her pool
not
house.
with
Yeah.
the body after the fact.
Oh shit. Okay, I
Your
thought it was in the
daughter
daughter's
at the
pool
crime
house.
scene, and we believe she may have worn your robe when she killed your husband.
She did no such thing. I did.
There we go. Accusing the other person. Oh!
But now is she saying that to cover for her daughter? Are you admitting to the murder of your husband, Mrs. Banderit?
I am
Well, see, that's the
about
thing.
to
A
let you
robe
make
like
the wrong
that, you should be able to get skin
persecute,
samples
much less
off it.
prosecute
If it was
my
like
daughter.
Yeah.
that
Adia
close
has
to them,
been
then again, I suppose
quite
that's the kind of thing that could
Thank
maybe
you.
get washed out.
You've talked to people. Surely by now you know what a cold, controlling monster my husband was. And as his wife,
Yes, but you're in the
accepted
United
this.
States, darling. Divorces
For my
are
lovely
both
daughter,
easy and
life
profitable.
must be
Would
different.
not have been hard.
She was born here, left home to go to school. And yet, still he tries to control her, manipulating her into an occupation pleasing to him, forcing her to work for him. Adia seemed content with these choices, however pushed upon her they might have been. But when Prayat insisted, no, demanded, Adia marry a man she did not love, a man with the same old-fashioned notions that would mean disrespect and a slavery of sorts for my precious girl. And then, when he threatened to separate Adia from myself, I had no choice but to stop him. What mother wouldn't? And so I killed him. I put him out of our misery. When I learned that that foul snake Adash was in your custody, I thought his karma had caught up with him. But when you begin to suspect my daughter, my innocent child, I must come forward. Jail will be a small
You probably won't get
payment for
jail.
life
You're a bit
freedom for Adia.
frail. You'll probably get like house arrest for a decade or something like that.
You were 1 minute late, no doubt caused by the confusion and delay from Zen's appearance on O1 stream. Oh, hang on a minute, is that done?
Man, nothing like a confession to
Probably
make
it,
a
yeah.
CSI's day.
Hold on.
She made a confession.
No.
That was that.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Problem.
Oh.
Daughter's just confessed to the same murder.
Oh,
Mom.
yeah, they're both confessing
Yeah.
to it
Is
to
in
protect the
interview.
other.
Talk to her.
Fuck. Well, fine. Take them both down.
Yeah.
If they both want to go down for it, they can both go down for it. Again, all I say is analyze the robe.
Mm-hmm. And that screwdriver. We need to get. There's something in that room that I can't pick up. Is there something you want to tell us?
I just heard that
Oh, you
my mother
slept all day,
confessed.
Mima. Oh dear.
She's trying to take the blame from me. Surely you can see that. That she's sacrificing herself for me.
Still hazy. Why don't you clear it up?
Christ.
I did it, obviously. I swear. I wore the robe, killed my father. You've gotten the picture, right? How horrible he was to her?
Mm-hmm.
She was chattel. That sexist traditional nonsense was bad enough, but then his pride robbed her of her very eyesight. He was gonna separate Mother and me if I didn't marry that pathetic weasel. I couldn't
Pathetic
stand
weasel.
for that. For any of it. I killed him. I killed him. I'd kill him again if I could. Arrest me. Let my poor sweet mother go.
Not that
Oh.
simple.
There's
Both
probably
you
a
and
name
Mom
for
have
this
motive
kind
and
of case
opportunity,
where there's two
but one of
people
you is lying.
both like taking the rap to protect each other. There's probably like a specific name in like the sort of in the police forces for it, like a slang term.
So you have two confessions.
Kikistani vicar.
One murderer.
I actually
and
said
one
at the
liar.
start, in before the blind woman did it.
When in doubt,
Yeah.
go back to the evidence.
This must have been the double, triple,
Only I'm not
quadruple
finding
bluff we were
anything
talking about at the
conclusive
start.
Both the mother
Yeah,
and daughter
both the
have
mother and
motive.
daughter have motive.
Either one of them
could have done it.
Mm.
Both were linked to the blood.
I just can't find anything that points to either
Means,
of them
motive,
conclusively.
and
German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer said,
mens
every man
reals.
takes the limits
Is
of
it?
his own field of vision for the limits of the world. It's possible you're letting your own perspective blind you to the evidence.
Are you seeing something that we're
Maybe, maybe
Not from
that's
here.
fair.
Go back to the scene of the crime. Put yourself in the killer's place.
Lay on the
And
bed.
remember, even the best of us can miss important evidence sometimes.
Right, okay. So we've
Right,
got
so
to
just
go back
look
to
at
the scene.
Look at the crime scene again, and well, again, I say see if you can open up the robe and like see if you can take like a hair or skin sample from it or something.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
that's
and-
all I can think of is if we can try and get the daughter's follicles from it or some shite.
Back to the scene of the crime.
Something like that, Vicar.
Schopenhauer.
Is that a genuinely famous philosopher? Right. So, that mug.
Mm-hmm. The mug.
What? So what was the deal with that mug? Was that all just a red herring to lead us to the other guy?
Huh.
Yeah,
I wonder
so
if Gris ever gets tired of being right.
that mug.
If
just,
I were standing
hold
where
on.
the assailant did and struck the victim, then when the weapon came back, the blood cast off would fly right, because I'm right-handed. From this position,
Mm.
Spatter clearly swings to the left, hitting the wall.
So which
with
one of them
no
is
swings
left-handed?
to the right.
That's
There
the
you go.
question.
Our killer is left-handed. Now we just have to find evidence to determine whether the lefty is mother or daughter.
Oh, and before they're both left-handed. Is
Yeah.
left-handedness genetic?
I don't know. I'm left-handed. Both my parents are right-handed.
I mean, I know.
Ah, here we are.
I know you can train.
Right now, that is where we are gonna go now.
I know that you can train. What's the term? When you're both-handed.
Ambidextrous. There you go.
That's the one. You can train yourself to be ambidextrous.
Yeah.
I think Tom Cruise did that. Tom Cruise is effectively ambidextrous.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen that movie? I can't remember the name of it is, but it's a Tom Cruise movie where he's like a drinks. He's like a drink mixer. He's like a bartender, and he does like loads of. I think it is just called Cocktail, yeah. And he's doing all that. He was born left-handed, but the character was written as right-handed.
Okay.
So he just learned to do cocktail flaring while left-handed with his right hand, which is insane.
That's pretty cool. What if they took turns whacking him?
Tom Cruise is an incredibly talented actor. Like, so much stuff he does, like, physically. The screwdriver. What is the deal with the screwdriver?
Don't know.
That's what's, like, throwing me here. Like, what is the purpose of it?
There's still evidence. Ah, special search. Here we go.
Oh, there you go. They'll be like, oh, this is left-handed.
Based on the slants of the letters and the direction of the smudge marks, we can safely say that Mrs. Vanderreed is left-handed. Place settings in the daughter's kitchen indicate one is right-handed, the other left. Crossword handwriting says the mother was the definite lefty. We have our killer.
So it was the mother.
Apparently so.
What was the point of the screwdriver? I'm so confused by the screwdriver.
Yeah, and there's still evidence missing. We're still missing evidence.
Yeah.
Here. Don't want to miss anything.
Yeah. Can you look to the right from this, like, starting position at all?
No.
I'm not aware of that investigation, Vicar.
What have I missed? The window? Unless there's something out here. That was a bug. Oh, that's where the bug was. Ah, no.
Okay, I have looked it up.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a hint. Is you were on the right track a second ago with one of your theories.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm just gonna say check the windows.
Check the windows, right.
Of course, the semen hunt. Dearie me. I'll check that later then, Gently Benevolent. Sounds like a fun video.
Oh my days.
Okay, it's the windows to the right of the entrance.
It's there.
There you go.
Oh, we got a special. What on earth? Ah. That looks.
So.
Methinks.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver. It's the agent of Lammy theory, isn't it, Zen? Hey guys, how's the semen hunt? We actually haven't had any tonight.
Yeah, it's been a family case, so that'll be a bit dodgy. That's the only way this could get any more, like, fucked.
This confirms the screwdriver was used to open the pool house window. Doesn't bear on our investigation, apparently.
Yeah.
Really? Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean the mother killed him and the daughter hid the evidence?
Possibly, yeah.
The daughter broke into, like, their pool house to hide the evidence.
Mm-hmm. Sounding like it.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
She's on her way to interrogation now.
Oh, hang on, I might be thinking of the daughter. Might have just picked the daughter by mistake.
Your daughter also confessed to the murder of your husband.
Oh, okay.
But the evidence agrees with your version.
Of course it does. She is innocent.
She
Trying
didn't.
to protect me.
We know, Mrs. Bandery.
She did it.
Your daughter is right-handed, but Mr. Bandery was killed by a left-handed person.
See if you can then go and talk
like
to the
yourself.
daughter and see what she says.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to wrap up now.
Cruel things to you before, and I am sure my daughter has done the same.
That was pretty straightforward.
But
I know, right? You thought it would be a more complicated case.
And not allowing
because we could have wrapped it up,
but
we could have wrapped it up without solving the screwdriver. But yeah.
She should be free. She has been inside the prison my husband built for her long enough.
Joseph Ritzel? No, she's going to go down for wasting police time.
No, I won't.
No.
I told you. I explained it. Weren't you listening? I killed my father, and I'd do it again.
Maybe you would do it again if you had the chance. Only you didn't do it in the first place. Forensics tells us your father's killer was left-handed, like your mother. You're right-handed, meaning there's little chance you could have wielded that fireplace poker. Much as it may disappoint you, Adja.
Left.
You're innocent.
Oh god, her eyes.
Your mother
Link
can no longer
animation.
bear her controlling husband. So she grabbed the fireplace poker and for once took charge of her own life. And his. Then she went to your house and you helped her wash off before she hid the robe at the pool house.
That still sort of makes her an accomplice.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, all right.
Obstructing
before
evidence
you go any
or
further, stop and think.
Something like
She
that.
didn't do this for herself. She did it to protect me.
Yeah,
All those
that doesn't
terrible
fucking matter,
years,
darling.
No.
She killed the
never
guy.
once complained. Never challenged that
It's
demon.
not how this works, I'm sorry.
My father was the monster.
He does
here,
seem
my
like a
mother
prick,
the victim.
but
to be pitied.
it's not how you resolve
not
things.
tried
No.
for this. This
Remember, you make a
necessary
lot more money from a
execution.
divorce.
Exactly.
And this is America, obviously. Divorces are kind of slanted.
We did fine. Great, in fact.
Despite what Mike
Nice
Cernovich
having
might
another
want to prove.
sharp pair of eyes. Justice may be blind, but CSI's gotta see every detail. Check in with Gris for your evaluation.
Oh, yeah. Is this going to be a perfect, do you think?
All right, here's your
Hope so.
evaluation.
God, this man's glasses don't
For
fit
evidence,
him.
you
Yeah.
found everything there was to find.
Yes.
For hints, you didn't need any at all.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, you followed the evidence to a
Can't
clear
argue with that.
conclusion.
Just the bugs.
Can't
Just the
argue
bugs
with
now. It's just the bugs.
Come on.
Outstanding
Come on.
work. You've investigated every possible angle on
Give me
this
the
case.
highest
I'm
mark
giving you
available.
the highest
Oh,
mark
yeah.
available. Doesn't happen often, but I'm
Dab.
very impressed.
Literally am.
And by the way, thank you for all the new specimens you found for my collection. I'm recommending
Thank you
for
for
an
all the
Come
new
on.
specimens you
Great
found for my
hunting.
collection. So this is the guy that we collect bugs for, by
Yes.
the way, guys. Bonus items awarded. Oh. Jerk is not
Come
a
on,
justified
come on.
motivation for killing, it's just cathartic. Case 4, in your eyes. No semen, Mima. Hopefully
We
that'll
didn't find
change
any.
in the hopefully that'll change in the last session, in the last case where we have to compare semen, perhaps.
Thoroughness points 13 of 14.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Still.
Oh well, that's pretty good.
Still. Good night, Beyond the Pale. Take care. Thank you for sticking around. Oh, actually, before you go, and I'll let you guys know as well. tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. I'm going to be live streaming with Proper Horror Show. I think Harry and Gladive and Rose of Dawn on Proper Horror Show's channel. Just put my name in there. Give it. Oh, I spelled Horror Show wrong. Haha. Give her a subscribe. So I'll be on there from about 8 o'clock. We're going to be discussing Blockbuster versus Netflix and the new Scream film. So be sure to check that out. But yeah, have a great one. Zen, thank you very much for sticking around tonight. You alright?
No worries.
Good stuff, yeah. Just make sure you're still there.
I had a bit of a spite of vertigo earlier, so that's when I quit CK2.
Oh, fair enough.
I think I might be me being tired. Proper seal show that laughs. Ignoring Harry in there, I suppose, as he deserves. Proper seal show that laughs with the woman.
Yes.
Featuring
rock petting.
That too.
So the next case is the Peacemaker. Nice. I'm thinking maybe, depending on how case 5 goes, I'm thinking maybe if we can wrap that up as quick as we did this one tonight, because we're only just over 2 hours in it now. Maybe we could do the let's get rid of that. Coming soon, bear with me. Oh. Get that gone. Get it gone. Where's it gone? There we go. Oh. So yeah, if we can get that, just crank this down actually. There we go. Yeah, so if we can get case 5 done as quick as or as efficiently as we've done it tonight, I'm thinking maybe just cap it off with that tutorial level. Yeah, well, I didn't do it to begin with, but because I thought it was part of, like, when you started the game, the option was there to do that first, but I forgot it was actually on the main menu, and then you can do the new game. So yeah, there it is, right there. So yeah, I'm thinking probably do a 2-in-1 next week if we get time. If not, then we'll just button it off. Yeah, if not, we'll just button it off, like maybe possibly on the Sunday if you like, before moving on to Broken Sword. Of course it is, yeah, of course it is. No, I didn't. No, I did catch a little bit, but yeah. Oh my god, that's incredible. Oh my days. Right. No. Oh my god. I might have to go back and have another look at that because I completely overlooked all of that. That was a... I mean, I will see you next. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, that'll be when Crime Reel. Is it Crime Reel? Yeah, Crime Reel uploads on Wednesdays. Yeah, so I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Can I see them? No, I'm not in. No, I don't think I'm in Erudite's. No, I'm not in Erudite's Discord. Right. Uh-huh. That's amazing. He's... Yeah, what's he replaced it with? Brilliant. Just completely ejected Wales. Amazing. That's incredible. Right. That's it. Oh, mate. Just in case more women turn into horses and Mitch gets more syphilis. That's super syphilis. Hey guys, it's your boy Mitch. I've got super syphilis. Oh shit, I just broke that. Anyway. Anyway, keep rattling on. But I'm gonna probably call it an end now. I think we've done quite well tonight. And yeah, I'm actually going to plan on having a video out this week because I haven't had one out for the last 2. So I think we're due one now. So Sunday will be the day. But yeah, thanks again to Zen for helping solve this case. And we will be back on Monday. I say, don't forget, 8 o'clock tomorrow, British time. Proper Horror Shows channel. I'll be there. Rose or Dawn will be there. Harry will be there. Proper, of course, will also be there as well. We'll be talking some media. But yeah, and then I'll be back with a video on Sunday. And then we'll do the final case following Monday. So again, thanks very much, Zen. Do you want to plug I think I've linked your channels and your Twitch in the description. Yeah, so definitely check Zen out. His first video was uploaded last week, so that's available now. So go and check that out. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm about 2 pages into my script at the moment. I'll have that done. Fair enough. Well, you start late streaming, didn't you? So, but yeah. All right, but yeah. So definitely check Zen out as well. And yeah. Thank you very much for sticking around, solving this case. Chat as always. Bikar, Mimar, Beyond the Pale, Spencer, Mr. Gently Benevolent, Uwusha, I think popped in for a little bit as well. Liam O'Brien. I was going for it. Enigmatic, of course. Carlos, Tom of Loxley. All of you, everybody, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. So for now, so take care, and goodbye.